We are roasting a whole eggplant, and then you let it cool. We're gonna add that to our soup. Our broccoli rabe, all we did was trim it. I didn't blanch it or anything. It's gonna get nice and crispy. So a little lemon zest and salt and crushed garlic, a little chili paste or red chili flake. Throw it onto the sheet pan and throw it back into that screaming hot oven.
So the same temperature, Rach, 450?
Yes, as high as the oven goes, right. So now we're going to move on to the soup. All I did was cook up a little onion and garlic in olive oil at the bottom of our soup pot.
Yep.
When that cools, we're gonna scrape the flesh away from the skin of the roasted eggplant.
Okay.
To our sauce pot, we're gonna add sun-dried tomato paste or tomato paste. I prefer sun-dried. And then we're gonna add a little red wine or sweet vermouth to the bottom of our pot for acidity in our tomato soup. Then we're gonna add a couple of cups, about 2 cups of stock, chicken or vegetable. I'm gonna use chicken. 2 cups of passato or tomato puree, which is 1 jar. And then 1 can of San Marzano tomatoes. And then we let this cook down until the tomatoes break down. And then we'll add that eggplant and puree all that up. We gotta take a quick break. When we come back, we'll make a sauce to go on our subs right after this. Added the roasted eggplant to the soup base, the plain tomato basil soup base. It's about to be tomato basil in a minute. And he's going to mix all of that together and puree that roasted eggplant into the soup. So it's like a smoky tomato soup. It's delicious.
Yum.
Meanwhile, for the hero, we took out the broccoli rabe that's roasted up with the chili paste and crushed garlic, lemon zest and salt. We're gonna add the juice of half a lemon to brighten that roasted bitter broccoli rabe. Then I'm going to mix together some fresh ricotta cheese with a little thyme, lemon zest, salt, pepper, and a fat drizzle of really good olive oil. And I'm gonna slather the ricotta on the bottom. I have some sun-dried tomatoes packed in water, not oil, and so I cover them with a little boiling water and let them get tender. Then I throw them into the food processor with a fat clove of crushed garlic, some toasted pine nuts, or you could use hazelnuts or walnuts. They'd all be delicious choices. A little sprinkle of dried oregano or marjoram for this. A little salt and pepper or red pepper, whichever you prefer. A little acidity. I like a splash of wine vinegar. And a little olive oil. Pop the lid on that, would you, my darling?
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Was I supposed to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure we could put a little splash of that in too. Why not? My mommy likes lemon in everything, no matter what. Double acid is fine. Turn that sucker on. Stream in some olive oil and just make a nice little paste for the top. Now, as I said, this is a vegetarian hero in that it's delicious just with the roast broccoli rabe on top of the ricotta mixture, and then I top that with provolone and smoked mozz. For John's, AKA Curtis's today,
Yeah.
I have browned up some hot and sweet Italian sausage to put between the ricotta. Curtis is going to serve up our second soup of this show. It's our superhero show, so we both made soup and heroes. Download them all. This is broccoli rabe layered with the ricotta cheese with the lemon and thyme and olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then it gets the roasted broccoli rabe or broccolini. And then it gets 2 more cheeses. It gets smoked mozzarella and provolone, and then the sun-dried tomato. And if you're John, or in this case, Curtis will be playing the part of John, I add some Italian hot sausage to the vegetarian hero. And would you like a couple hot pepper rings? Do you like hot peppers? I love hot pickled peppered rings, so I'm gonna scatter those.
Delicious.
I mean, these are huge heroes. Look, oh my God, huge.